average itself. So again, let's see where we go from here. But in such a market, one stock which is holding up is Deepak Fertilizers after it's announced a demerger of its mining and chemical fertilizer business. Sonal?
It's a demerger that they've announced of the mining, chemicals and fertilizers business, and it is an important update. The stock, though from the highs of the day, is still higher in trade today. Now, there are two parts to it. There are two subsidiaries that the company has. It's STL and DMSPL. So both the fertilizer and the mining chemical business were under STL. Now there is a demerger of the TAN business or the mining chemicals business from STL to Deepak Mining Services Private Limited, which is DMSPL. So that is the first transaction. The second one is that STL has a subsidiary which is called Mahadan Farm Technologies Private Limited. This will get merged with STL. So those are the two transactions happening. But the bigger one, of course, is that mining chemicals business is getting demerged from the fertilizers business. Mining business, remember, has revenues of close to 2,400 crore rupees. This is as on FY22. That is 44% of the total revenues of the company. And demerger ratio is at 1:1. So of course, we'll have to watch out for whether these two will be listed separately later on. Of course, more details are needed on that. But the company says the rationale for demerger is simplification of the corporate structure. They want to keep these two businesses apart. One is a fertilizer business and one is a chemicals business. So makes sense to make them separate as well. Economies of scale, because the raw materials and the processes are different here. Restructuring is in line with strategic shift from commodity company to being a specialty chemicals company. That is what the management has been focusing on for a long time. They're also planning to unlock growth potential in each of these verticals, because though they look similar, they are different from each other. So that is about Deepak Fertilizers. The stock is up around 2.5%, and this is something that the street was not really expecting. So has come in as a surprise, but taken positively.
Taken positively, but not taken positively are all the PSU banks right now. After a big rally, wherever there were profits, they've been taken out now. The PSU banks, just keep an eye out on the PNB and Union Bank stock prices, both of them down almost 5%, and a sharp fall is what we've seen. The PSU bank index is at the low point of trade. These stocks hurting as well.